But the conditions were plenty good enough to go racing, and as I say, what a race it was. Conditions, Talent Cup, the fans already flooding in, but he does have another chance. Joining me for race is Jack Appleyards.
Come here and wrap up the tour has got him thinking ahead of this one. He is, of course, still in pole position and should win this championship, but that may well just be in the back of his mind ahead of this one. 55
started to struggle. It was almost easier for them when it was a little bit wetter out there. But Iatc said yesterday, I mentioned obviously he's now second on Pratama, the number 7 on your screens, and he simply said, yes, never give up. And that's, of course, the right attitude to have, because you never know what can happen in racing. Pratama, a commanding position, of course.
There you can pop the bubbly, but
they've had dry conditions all weekend long, apart from position. I don't think it will cause too many issues.
Does involve Takahira, Ozawa and Iatc. That is the man that we are going to be keeping our eyes on. The Indonesian
Ozawa and Iatc, and all Japanese, for them a speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll see them back out in Qatar. Here we go then, warm up that time
today. Will he just 6 ahead of this one? Because given what happened yesterday,
so the 3 names you need to look out for: Pratama,
when he did have the pace to be able to hit the front and break away. The fact that he's qualified in the middle of the second row, the fact that he crashed yesterday, gives you the impression that sitting mid-pack and trying
to Pratama. The green flag waves in the background. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is going to be a spectacular occasion in Malaysia. The red lights come on, and we are underway for race 2. It looks like another good start from the middle of the second row for the number 21 of Azara, but Takahira gets away well from pole position. The number 7 of Pratama's also got away well from the second row of the grid. He's just on the outside. Was there contact there between Pratama and Azara? Pratama's got a great launch. He's looking at the inside, but it's going to be Takahira who dives into the whole shot. Pratama also getting a great start from the third row. Is he going to get up to P3, the number 20? Yes, he is. It's Takahira from Pratama from Azara.
Perfect start for the man leading the championship through from the middle 3. If he's able to get the job done, he's done it already. Brilliant from Pratama inside the opening sector. He hits the front.
On lap 1, no mistakes around turn 6 on lap 1 like he did yesterday so far. But Pratama, that's an exceptional start from the middle of the second row, exactly what he would have wanted.
Pressure? What pressure? Stretching it out at the front of this race. Takahira and Ozawa are able to go with him at the moment. Ozawa can see that he's trying to break clear, and as a result he was having a big look.
Getting a little bit wide on the exit of turn 13. This is turn 14. This is where the race was won and lost for Iatc and Ozawa yesterday. It's the lead at the end of lap 1, and Iatc is up to 3rd place.
Pratama was a little bit timid on the brakes into the opening corner then. To say that they were side by side going into the brakes at turn 15, Takahira was able to bring out a huge advantage, but that may well have compromised his drive, because back into the lead goes Veda Pratama.
Can take it to Pratama this weekend, so Pratama on the number 20, he's just at the front of the second group at this moment. Championship on lap 1 of 11. As things stand, Pratama will be
perhaps here into 9 for Takahira, and he's going to take that opportunity as well. Look at the Japanese rider firing through. But back at the front, look at Takahira having a good look to his right-hand side there to see the number 7 swoop around the outside.
15 as we enter lap 3. It is Ozawa.
Plan for Veda Pratama, was it? He's going to get swamped into the opening corner, just as we saw a couple of laps ago. He's not happy pushing the front on the brakes into these big braking zones into turn 15. Fancy the chances to be able to dive through.
Yeah, I think he's just taking his time, isn't he? He's led the will be going to Qatar, still needing to get the job done, but it will be just Pratama versus.
Finish second, and he needs to be 3rd. He needs to follow him across the line, but I do sure he's got 3 or 4 abacuses at the go. It's Motegi-esque, I feel, Elliot. The fact that he's at the start, hit the front, tried to break clear, tried to put some pressure on, but wasn't able to make too many inroads as he has a big look up the inside into turn 2 there.
Seconds, Hafai, the leader on the number 19 of the second group, have succumbed to the wet weather and the tricky conditions. Takahira now retakes the lead for the first time for a couple of laps, dives up the inside of the popular passing manoeuvre down at turn 9.
As now it's Juara that hits the front, but for how long? Hugging the white line on the inside, and he gets absolutely swamped. Just look at that, from first all the way back to fifth on the brakes into the opening corner. That just proves it is almost impossible to try and put a plan together, and in the blink of an eye...
You're going to get swamped into turn one. Pratama then up the inside, kept his powder dry for a couple of laps, didn't he, Pratama? But now he is the race leader once again. Iatc has to win, so it's going to be interesting to see what Iatc does here. Is he going to dive up the inside down at turn 11? No, it's going to be Takahira on the number 9. He did that last time around. Takahira is super strong down into turn 9. Pratama tries to hang it around the outside. That's a wonderful double overtaking move for Takahira. Is Iatc going to have a go into turn 11? No, not quite.
Brilliant from Takahira. He looks so strong under brakes, does the number 9 so far, and once again Pratama's going to roll around the outside, is he? Oh, what a move that is from the Indonesian. Deary me, that was too close to comfort for us in the box, but Pratama, what a move that is. And Iatc tries to get in on the act as well. He swooped through to go to...
Unravel. Clearly, Pratama...
We're at the back of the pack, just ran in a little bit hot into turn 15, the final corner, and as a result, drops back. A gap can he put into the riders behind? Well, not much, because here comes Iatc.
Thought about it, didn't he, Iatc, up the hill into turn 4, but just tucked back up behind. Took 2 for 1 last time around. Is he going to do it this time around? No. Juara up the inside of Takahira this time.
There we go. Big move from Iatc, squeezing through. Pratama has the door slammed quite aggressively in front of him by Iatc, and that gave an opportunity then. As a result, Pratama had to roll off, and Juara took that opportunity with both hands and was able to move through to second and then hit the front as well. Great move from Juara. The pair of them run wide though, on the curbs on the inside. Pratama, is he going to roll around the outside again? He's going to try his best. He moves through to second at least. Iatc, the man that loses out there as a result of that. He goes back to third now. It's all changed once again on this lap.
And he'll fire it down the front straight to lead once again over the line. Iatc climbs up into...
It's 3.5 tenths. I'd say he's probably been able to eke out maybe another 10th on top of...
Now the pressure is on Iatc. Ozawa, that's not going to help Iatc's course. Ozawa up the inside down at turn 9. Now what can Ozawa do to try and catch Pratama? We've seen this so often, Jack, haven't we? Pratama just gets a little bit of an advantage in the races that have gone
far. You've got Ozawa and Iatc fighting between themselves behind. Surely someone's not going to absolutely stuff them up the end. Iatc, I'm sure we're about to see... It's the 21. It is the 21 of...
Potential error from Iatc.
In some style as well.
What a way to bounce back from 0.9 seconds and a fastest lap of the race. A 2:18.3. Head down for Pratama. 2 seconds in hand. And ultimately, potentially coming in a couple of laps' time from taking the title. 7 then. 2 laps to go for Pratama. What is the gap across the line? The gap through the first split. Pratama 2.4 seconds now. Iatc's been older. 1 and a bit laps to go. 2 seconds in hand. The gap podium place. The first one, the Indonesian.
5.5 kilometres place to his name as well. He's been outside. What a season it's been for the young Indonesian as well.
This is exactly what we would have wanted coming into race.
Of course, our attention, our focus, this championship, but it's all
about Veda Pratama. Indonesia, stand on your feet. A new star is born. Veda Pratama wins his 7th race of the season, and he is the 2023 Idemitsu Asia Talent Cup champion. Veda Pratama, congratulations. What a season, what a victory. Number 7. New coming into Malaysia the morning, and he did it to absolute perfection, as he has done.
To the pack to take second, a 6th podium finish for him. He'll be joined on the podium by Juara. Juara, at long last, been able to take a podium finish. Just listen to this for Juara. Taking a podium in 2020 days. Of course it is, but maybe
before we get to the World Championship, as we said, season 3, the records just keep tumbling. ATC champion.
Pretty special sunglasses from Veda Pratama. If he doesn't have a champion special sunglasses edition, I'm going to be disappointed. And if they're up for sale as well, then...
Oh, this machine. He can go there and just enjoy what the Losail International Circuit will bring. No final results. Veda Pratama, a 7th record-breaking 206. Juara and Matani race winners trophy. But more importantly, he'll be waiting for the championship trophy. Veda Pratama, a winner once again. Seventh heaven for Veda Pratama, the Indonesian national anthem. For Veda Pratama, the national anthem of Indonesia rings around the Sepang International Circuit for one man and one man only. He's heard it so many times this season, but that would have been the most special one. He is the new champion. Still no sunglasses, unfortunately, but we'll let him off, won't we, Jack?
We will. No Prosecco, of course, for these guys, but Veda has definitely earned himself a full fat Coke tonight. Maybe a burger and chips as well.
Just posing for the... Perfection again from Pratama.
Veda Pratama, 4 in a row. Catch him if you can.